Hey, Jeremy. What's up, man? Talk, damn it.
Hey,
Talk for
uh,
a while, dumb shit.
Jesus, dude. There's no reason for you to be that confrontational. This is just the test record
Oh, you should see the real record.
where you passionately make love to me for days.
It's where I watered the plants. Oh, I'm such a failure. Oh, I got a dork.
Hello, welcome back, my Jeffries.
Dude, it's so weird that you made that Jeffries reference, because it's been so fucking long since you've done that.
Yeah, but now I hope everyone's ready because we're about to water the plants.
Haha. That'll only be relevant once. And this is it. I hope you're enjoying the moment.
I'm not.
Did you see the way that looked? Oh, I'm going to go back because I always liked the way that looked, and as part of the level you... Oh, now the camera's not cooperating.
I actually sort of like that angle better. That's more unique as an angle.
Well, the camera's just like totally not cooperating now. Oh yeah, like this. How it's dark. I like that it's night out. Like if this level was during the day, this level I would have a whole different opinion on, you know?
Yeah, it really does change like how the level looks. Even though in these older games, day and night really didn't have big drastic differences in lighting.
No, but it still changed the atmosphere.
Yeah, just by the chance of whenever you would look up, seeing that big empty blue sky that we've both grown to hate. Like,
Yeah.
there, yeah,
Oh, now the music changes to become like oddly happy. Like disconcertingly happy.
he's like, there's too much happiness in this house.
They don't
I'm
even
gonna have to take away one of these presents.
dude, they don't even want what's in the present. They just want the present. There's just empty boxes, but they have wrapping paper
Dude,
on them.
that's the true spirit of Christmas.
The spirit of Christmas.
We've been so blind all along.
Dude, the spirit of Christmas is the present.
Right. But not even just the presents, but just the presence of the presents.
The presence of presents. Did you ever see that Dexter's Lab episode
The
where...
presence of presents presents Dexter's Lab episode.
Yeah, that was worth talking over me for.
You asked me a question, homo.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, were you very familiar with that show at all?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of those episodes. I saw a lot of Dexter's Lab. It was always on in the morning.
In the morning.
Morning. Water those plants.
Yeah, dude, I had already forgotten about water those plants. So you like that joke then, huh?
Cut.
Oh, okay. Oh, he wasn't serious, folks.
Okay, cut for real this time. Oh, now you don't know.
I'm not cutting.
Oh, got it.
I never actually uncut or cut it. But this Jiggy is one of the, like, biggest pain in the ass to get. What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I just heard a weird-ass fucking noise.
Maybe it'll be in the recording and I'll hear it too.
But that Jiggy is such a pain in the ass to get. But my point with the Dexter's Laboratory is Santa Claus in the episode actually says the point of Christmas is the presents. And when I was a kid, that I was like, okay, I'm not just shallow then. Even Santa Claus says that.
Dude, you know Santa Claus is just some guy who the president hired.
What?
I was trying to take a different angle than the he's fake revelation, and I just watered the plants with that joke.
Okay, can you forget about my horrible bomb of a joke?
No, now it's become a metaphor for bad jokes. It's immortalized.
I have actually, that's happened to me a lot, like a bad joke I made being immortalized with people and they just won't let me forget about it.
talk about a sudden change of scenery, though.
Yeah, exactly. And I like how you saw the entrance to this level before you saw where to put the jigsaws in. It used to confuse me as a kid, like, did I miss the area? Was there some secret? But I think this is pretty fitting because this is the room that you enter through the inside of Grunty's face. Like, this is what is in her mouth. Indigestion in molten lava form.
You sure that's lava and not just a wavy carpet?
What I think it is a bunch of plants that have been watered.
Dude, come on, you're beating a dead horse right now.
I'm so hungry, I could kill a dead horse.
I'm so thirsty I could feed a dead horse some plants. This looks cool.
Yeah, here's another sudden, like, dude, it's just changing scenery after changing scenery. I mean,
I guess they expect you to go through that level, probably.
Yeah, well, the entrance to this level hasn't even been found yet. This is another level.
That's cool how they keep showing you the preview. Like, they give you something to... like, they give the entrance a meaning by letting you see the like, aesthetics of the entrance, or the portal, I guess. And then you can't actually just enter it immediately. So... for back in the day when you were a kid and you take a lot longer to go through areas, you actually like start to really romanticize what the next area will be.
Absolutely. That was a huge part of video games to me, was in platformers wondering what's the next level going to look like, and also like what's the next area of the overworld going to be like.
That's another reason why Ocarina of Time was so cool, because there were areas that you couldn't go to for long, and it was like you either need to be a child or you need a certain tunic, but you would see, like, you would spend so much time just in the world that you would want to see what was like unlocked by going into that area, or what else there was to see.
Right, it kept you really wanting to see
Mario 64.
Well, Mario 64, it was a brand new, system. It was a brand new style of video gaming. I think they did the best that they possibly could. We got to go back.
Not good enough.
Not good enough for me. We got to go back and turn into a fucking crocodile, so we're going to have to cut for a second. Oh!
Excuse me?
What's happening here?
Welcome back to the Bubblegum Swamp.
You know what I like about those is we have a ton of moments like that in our Let's Plays where we start recording, and you've done it to me too, like in the middle of something, and we're laughing about it, but then like we don't bring it up in the Let's Play of what we were laughing at. So then when I go back and watch them, a lot of the time I genuinely don't know what the hell we were just laughing at.
Well, that's because you've got to subscribe for the behind-the-scenes videos with our YouTube Red subscription.
Right, yeah. And then you get to see all the inside jokes.
Ooh. And you get to see Wes naked.
Secret area.
Cheeto, I don't get that name. Oh, well, now I do.
Oh, I thought you were kidding.
No, I thought he was gonna. I thought it was gonna be a book-based name.
They named him Ernest Hemingway.
Wow, you water the plants with that.
I'm just watering the plants everywhere. Blue eggs, blue eggs. My God. Okay, listen to this music.
I wish I could.
Can you not hear it with it that loud?
No.
God damn it. Well, when you're watching the video...
Yeah, dude, I said stop asking.
Well, I turned it up really loud. But that's some of the best music in the game. But that's interesting and simultaneously a huge pain in the ass how you have, like, you can go in there as the crocodile, and I was trying to sequence break, but then you have to break that area. You have to be there first as Banjo and Kazooie. It's just, I don't know, like, okay, so that's kind of annoying, but it's not a big deal. Dude, that kind of shit is like all of what Banjo Tooie is like. Oh, you have to be a different transformation, and you have to go to this level from that level to get this jiggy. that you first started like being aware of in the first level, but you don't get it till the fucking end of the game. That Banjo-Tooie drove me crazy.
Yeah, that's what I've heard about Banjo-Tooie is that they just go overboard with the transformations and using them to progress.
And there's a ton of backtracking as the transformation. So you have to do stuff that you get there as Banjo first, but then you have to come back later as the transformation. But if you're not there as Banjo first, then you won't be able to progress because you didn't break some area or something like that, you know?
Yeah,
And
maybe the developers thought like this will be fun because it'll give them more time to spend in these levels, but I think it's when you have like the control forcing them to go back and forth, it makes it unfun.
yeah, it wasn't like optional stuff. It was like find
Like,
this secret just to beat the game, you know? Oh, she sleeps in a pigsty. Gross.
oh, hey, that's a little judgmental.
She won the biggest butt competition at which school? That's cool. That's not a bad thing.
Dude, I go to which school to film the biggest butt compilation.
I think you can kill this fucking. Oh God, Kazooie's having diarrhea, but I think you can kill that fucking fish with eggs. Yeah, I keep pressing the wrong damn button.
Oh God, what's going on?
I'm watering the
Perfect
plants. Hey, come over here, fish. Hey, I did it!
I like that scream.
Dude, I didn't know you could do that forever. Like, till probably I was like 20 did I know you could do that. I thought those fish were just invincible. Did you know that?
No, but again, this isn't my game. That's not nearly as significant to me as it is to you.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I got off track. So you know how I was talking about all that with Banjo Tooie, right? Had the different
Yeah.
transformations. Well, eventually it's come here as Banjo and Kazooie, then come here as the transformation in some other level, then come here later just as Banjo or just as Kazooie because they separate. Oh, it's the
Oh,
sand
I
eels.
forgot they separated. I remember that though.
I hated that. I didn't. I thought that was blasphemy that they separated. Now I don't really care, but oh, saggy Maggie.
If it was more of a story-based game, it would be pretty interesting that they separated. But as like the mechanics, it just would make you feel limited, right?
It absolutely does. It just makes you feel like, well, I'm now missing part of the character.
I particularly like the way Trunker is anthropomorphized.
I like Trunker's voice. He's like, "Rrr, rrr." It's like, what does a
It,
tree sound like?
it's clear that the developers have a oh god, it's just so funny how all the puzzles are like there's always a different dialogue, but then the solution is so rudimentary, like fart eggs in their mouth or like smash them down with a pound attack.
Actually, fart eggs in their mouth doesn't work for that one. I don't remember exactly what you do with them. I think you can fart eggs in his, or there's something to do with farting eggs, isn't there?
And if there is, if I'll have anything to say about
It's not a let's play unless there's egg farting.
it.
Let me see if I can. Maybe there is this. Nope, that's not the solution. Well, I'm tapped.
Yeah, that's as far as I know, it's unsolvable.
We might as well just fucking leave. That is one that. Oh, damn.
It is worth noting that while they might not have as much variety in how to solve a lot of the puzzles, they do have way more variety in voices, like in the actual tones of the voices and stuff. Whereas in our universe, everyone gets a voice just like this,
Or they talk like this.
or they talk like that and have a desire to like they have an over sexualized rape, you know, tricky cat thing going on.
I'm not. I'm not doing so great here on this Sphinx. I
So
loved this
the
level.
Egyptian levels.
I loved this fucking level. I thought it was really cool that you got to get up on a Sphinx. And look at how weird this looks. Imagine, like, 1998 This was an insane-looking Egyptian level. Well, maybe not the part with just the rocks, but all that. And then,
Yeah.
oh no!
What's going on?
It's my most hated sky.
Oh, I thought the way you were moving, it made it look like it's getting pulled up.
Dude, something's happening to the emulator now. And you can see like really bad JPEG pyramids back there. And if I remember correctly, the Sphinx talks to you.
Hey there, Kazooie.
Hey there, Kazoo. It's weird you see his eyes blinking. It just looks like Banjo's face. But
After that alligator, I'm surprised this isn't just another abandoned thing with no actual.
I know, that's weird.
sentience.
This guy, maybe the alligator was originally planned to be something. Another way where eggs just solve the puzzle. My nose is stuffed up. Please shoot eggs into them.
Hey, that tickles.
Yo, Dat Tickles. That's my rat name, Dat Tickles.
Mine's Fat Tickles. With a PH.
Fat Tickles and Dat Tickles. Fat and Dat Tickles in the hizzy. Oh no, giant mommy's hands. Okay, I'm gonna stop feigning fear. Actually, that was legitimate fear. Their fingers break apart. I forgot about that.
It actually shows the bone and flesh layers.
And they go, oh, when you break them. Oh, my hand.
Oh, caress me down.
Oh, I hate that fucking song, dude. I hate that band.
Welcome back. We're inside the Deku Tree.
Now, this is way better than Inside the Deku Tree.
Not on your life.
I did really like this, though. I liked the cobwebs and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine if Banjo Kazooie was a game that had areas like the Deku Tree, like they were legitimately that good, not on like a comedy platform level, like great level design, but you're playing as Banjo and Kazooie.
That would be a different game altogether. I wouldn't even know what to make of it.
I know. As I was saying that, I was like, what kind of game would that even be?
Yeah.
Eggs
It
just
would be a game where it's like, this doesn't fit. Like, this seems like it could have been a cool adventure game, but I've got this, like, unfitting character.
Yeah, people would probably be pissed off about it. Or maybe they wouldn't, and maybe just you and I would be thinking that, like, there's this lame, unfitting character, and not just being really into it like everyone else would be.
What the fuck's with this dog? What? Is it supposed to be because, like, there's so much cat? Is it like a joke because there's all the cats in Egypt thing, but they decided to go with the dog?
Dude, I never gave it any thought, because when I first played this as a kid, I didn't know about the cat thing in Egypt, so I just thought nothing of it. Dude, maybe, or maybe it's supposed to look like Banjo, because Banjo...
It is kind of funny. Well, he does have that Banjo.
Oh!
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to need a stunt deco.
You're going to need to learn to make the joke. What was that?
I said, what the hell is with these fucking dogs? The faces, honestly, it is funny for how sacred everything in Egypt looks. It's funny just to see this idiotic, like, looking dog face in this, like, sacred temple.
I actually think it's supposed to look like Banjo.
You might be right with that.
Because a lot of stuff is made to look like Banjo and Kazooie.
That's so strange. It's like, I understand the witch stuff, but why does everything look like Banjo?
I know. Very, very little stuff looks like Kazooie. Oh my god.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that?
This is legitimately like the C-sticks being mapped to a fucking control stick. This is what you get.
That's a fascinating excuse.
It's also the truth.
Really love listening to it. Talk about the C-sticks more.
Okay. Well, no, C buttons. No, oops.
I don't see any buttons here, pal. I just see you failing the puzzle again.
I didn't have this camera problem when I was doing it before. Then I just fucked up the fucking...
And you keep farting the eggs out instead of shooting them.
Because it legitimately, dude, it changes the fucking position when you go out of different views, like of the button. It's weird. I got to make sure I don't walk right off the ledge in the Talon Trot.
What explains you farting the eggs out instead of shooting them?
Because it makes me change directions of the C-stick each time. I have to press a different direction.
Go about the C-stick again.
In this case, it's the C-stick. Okay. Well, at least it properly captures what doing this as a kid was like for me. I found that to be a very hard jiggy to get. Wait, isn't there another jiggy in here?
I didn't see anything.
Isn't there one over here? I thought there was one as soon as you got in here. That was the first one?
Maybe there's an illusory wall.
Okay, so I really thought I was going to sneeze for a second.
I was anticipating something.
A big joke.
I thought you were gonna like pause it and be like, "Look, pal,
Look,
I've about had enough. We're gonna have to either settle this or I'm turning this let's play around."
I'm turning this let's play that let's just let me talk to
Welcome back to Schwarzenegger Plays.
Welcome back to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Cheeky down.
Who told you can collect my notes? I remember writing about this in like some journal in second grade. We always had to talk about what we did over the weekend. And my teacher was, I'm sure I brought her up to you before, like just stop playing video games was the biggest waste of time and just thought I was such a loser for liking them. And I was writing about this level and how cool this level was in one of my fucking journals. And she wrote a note like, you need to go outside more or something in the journal.
Dude, I know what that was all about. She never got this far in the game, and she was just pissed at you. She was pissed at you for first of all for spoiling it, and second of all because like she had never even seen it and she couldn't get to the level.
Yeah, she had no idea the game was going to.
She actually gave up and was like, and then just tried to abandon video games in general. And her telling you to go outside was like this bitter sting, which she didn't even believe.
I went outside all the time as a kid, though, and that's what pissed me off. Why does it stop to show you that? And it takes time away to stop and show you that.
That's funny.
It's like, haha, fuck you.
Now games are super forgiving with timers. It seems like everything pauses timers in games.
I'm trying to remember the invincibility. Haha. That's the only way you can kill these guys. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is such a memorable room for me. I was talking about this room specifically in the journal. I can't believe I remember that still.
I actually remember my friends playing this level and using that unblockable or
unblockable
that charge attack on the enemies. I don't know how to describe it.
Doing the unblockable in Banjo Kazooie.
Doing the unblockable finisher on the skeleton mummy enemies.
Did you get a execution?
What are you talking about?
I never actually memorized this. I would always just fucking guess. I was so bad at this kind of shit as a kid.
I'll try and...
What?
I'll try and help. Didn't you already get one of the eggs?
I don't think so. Oh, I think I know where the Banjo one is. Here's more Banjo Kazooie paraphernalia. That's not the right word at all.
It really is like paraphernalia, especially with the fucking grin with them like right next to each other. It just totally seems like some logo or something you'd see on like a cereal box.
You know, honestly, it probably completely was just like to make sure the kids knew what they were playing. It was probably a marketing thing.
I think it's the one 2 down and yeah, that one. No, I'm wrong. I mean, of course it's not that convenient.
I really thought I had it. Okay. Oh. I think Kazooie's over here.
The vast mental facilities of Wes and Jeremy are finally challenged.
Oh, I wonder where the next two are. Oh, the Jinjos were here all along?
That's a giveaway because Jinjos always stick together. You know how you always see them right next to each other in this game?
Yeah, I was about to say, what about how they're always scattered all over the place?
They're always just holding hands.
That I could see Jinjos doing that though. That almost seems like that is something that the Jinjos did.
It seems like that's their natural state before they were. Were they taken there by the witches or something, or separated, or they just lost or something? What is the Jinjo story?
I think the story behind the Jinjos is just the witch put us in these worlds. I don't know where they're actually supposed
Put us in these worlds, and we just kind of lazy. And
we could have left, but we didn't. I don't really know why. I like these fucking scarabs too because I really liked the movie The Mummy, and this came out like the same year as that. So I was just in Egyptian themed heaven. I love
Actually, one of
Egyptian
the
stuff.
things I interacted with as a kid that made me more into Egyptian stuff was actually Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of all the Egyptian themed stuff there and all the different like the scarabs and the pyramids and all
Ooh.
the different ancient Egyptian artifacts.
Why is there so much like Egyptian stuff in that show?
Because the card game was supposed to be based off of this like actual summoning of real monsters in like ancient Egypt by these powerful pharaohs, and Yugi, the main character, was like had a pharaoh or the spirit of a pharaoh trapped inside him. The one of the funniest things about that show was when the pharaoh would come out of him, he would actually get significantly taller,
I kind of
several
remember
feet
that.
taller.
Okay, we can finally wear shoes. We finally fucking learned how.
He went to shoe school.
Shoe school?
Yeah. That's why you don't skip shoe school, kids.
That's the last move in the
You
game.
don't want to end up like Banjo.
That's kind of depressing. I remember being like upset when he said that. That's the last move in the whole game. There's no more moves to learn.
What about the hopscotch or the Charleston?
Come on, man. The Charleston? What are you, Logan?
It's my scabs.
I like that mummy's personality. Ner, I've got a jiggy. You can't have it. I gotta get my tennis shoes. But no, remember when Logan was talking about that cam girl that he was obsessed with and how she would always get naked and do the Charleston?
No.
And
Dude, that's awful.
I know, but I thought the Charleston was like something like the Harlem Shake or whatever. I didn't even know what that was.
Really?
Yeah. And then so I was like, I don't want to hear about her stupid trendy dances. And then he was like, no, dude, this is an old dance from like the 20s or whatever. And I was like, well,
dude, it is still trendy because she's doing it to be a hipster.
Exactly. I was like, well, it's even worse now.
Exactly.
You know, it's even worse than what I thought it was.
Doing like fucking footwork or some stupid modern dancing shit is doing something like the Charleston.
I'm gonna do it.
It's funny how
what
are there only two of these like shoe powers? Because there's the boots and these ones.
Yeah,
are there
this is it. It's just the boots and the tennis shoes.
There should be high heels he wears where it allows him to enter like an erotic dance theater or something.
Maybe if you could have spit that out, it would have been funny.
Yeah, I was trying to basically say a whorehouse, but just couldn't find the right words.
An erotic dance house. You know those erotic dance houses?
That's where they all do the Charleston.
in those erotic dance houses. What do you...
Dance theater, it was even worse.
Okay, those erotic dance theaters. What are you, my grandma?
If I was a grandma, I'd definitely be doing Charleston. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Charleston in my asshole.
Oh, I like the way you do the Charleston, Wesley.
Do it right in my asshole. Dude, one time she told me, when I think back to all the boners I pulled back in the day, and I just could not believe what I was hearing.
I forgot about that.
Because she legitimately was meaning like, oh, what a boner, you know, like, because apparently in the 50s, that's something people said,
yeah, the
you know,
60s, 50s.
And then, oh, well, I fucked that up instantly. You got to get the shoes to do it, but I don't remember how to do it in a fast way.
Yeah, it takes skill.
But she looked me right in the eyes and said, man, when I think back to all the boners I used to pull. Oh, you don't have to beak bomb it. Shut up, Grunty. I'm wearing the faster shoes. Oh! Be sure to get those notes. Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
Missed an egg!
Oh, no! That was Kazooie's firstborn.
I do like this music.
Oh!
Come on. What is this, amateur hour?
I did that on purpose. You can hear the music?
Yeah, with the running shoes.
It's just arbitrary. It's okay. Fucking, you're going down. Did you ever see the movie The Mummy?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What'd you think of it?
I don't know. I can't remember. It wasn't at an age where I think I could have adequately judged its worth.
Why?
I saw the sequel though, not recently, but the sequel is fucking terrible.
I saw like the second one and the third one, and then apparently there was a fourth one. I never saw that one.
I can't believe there was a fourth one.
I don't remember what the third one was, and
The third one's the one I've seen.
I missed a note, but whatever.
It had this awful.
Whoa!
Denied. Failure.
Deviously denied. Well, at least I can get that note.
Get the notes, you fucking scrub.
Oh my god, I'd like to see you do any better.
Look, you're not good enough to get the notes. You have to go and clear it all before. Let's do that from now on.
Why don't you go get a note, buddy? Oh, I didn't even hit the thing. And now I have to wait 5 seconds while it shows me this. What cruel joke is this?
The real cool joke is how you're going to fall off a ledge in 5 seconds.
I like how fucking Banjo covers his eyes while you do this. Like, oh, it's too fast. It's too scary. Oh, God, I'm not going to make it.
Paying attention to that. Oh, no.
Oh! What?
Wow.
Dude, that's never happened to me before. Okay, this is the time.
Can we get a montage, some montage music?
The montage from South Park. That music.
Can we get Montel Williams?
Dude, my mom used to watch that fucking show with that fucking hack cunt liar, Sylvia Brown. Do you know who that is?
No.
She was this fucking really famous sidekick in the 90s or 80s or something. The 90s is when I saw her. And she had this awful fucking lady who smokes voice, and she got caught lying. What?
Oh my god.
You suck. I refuse. I'm taking a page out of Jeremy's lexicon. I refuse. Okay, I got it this time. Because now we're going to start using save states.
Save states for a game that 4-year-olds can beat.
Shut up, bitch. This is a hard game.
It's an easy game.
This is where the level starts to get harder.
Put my magic hands on this control. Oh my dude. Wow. Wow.
Not a word.
When I said fall off the ledge in 5 seconds in, I said that as a motivator. I didn't actually expect you to do it. This is just getting pathetic.
Okay, cut back to the Egyptian level in the Mario 64 Let's Play.
No, don't cut back. You're too lazy, so... Wow, again. Let's cut to right now. Let's cut to reality. Where your world is falling apart.
I can't do it!
It's almost like fucking Kazooie's getting more panicked with it, like, oh, shit, I can't do it!
Oh my god!
Party.
Dude!
Dude, oh god. I don't even know what to say at this point.
Dude, I don't believe this. I cannot believe this.
Nope, you fucked it up.
No, I didn't. Ah!
I mean, right.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you hit that corner. It's over. This one, I can bet my life on this one. Look at that wide turn.
Look at how rectangular this is.
Oh no, what a difficult shape to work around.
You have to be like, it has so many jagged... Dude!
Oh, failure.
Dude, this is something special.
This
I'm
is
gonna relish this moment for a while.
this is one of the worst failures I've ever
I've got a
done.
lot of relish here. Anyone want hot dogs?
Oh,
Well,
brother.
we might as well take a hot dog break while we wait for you to finish this fucking this simple task.
And fail. Oh,
Ah, suck my fucking dick, Jeremy. I was actually starting to think it's not possible. Okay. Look, it's a little smiley face.
And actually, the way he was positioned, it looked like a drum set, and he was about to go fucking bang some drums, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna go water the plants.
Yeah, I think you better now just to settle your mind.
I always really liked that. I thought that was cool how the water leaks out and then fills the area. I love my water-filled areas.
I think the Nintendo 64 was, like, a lot of the coolest aesthetics had to do with the translucent water effects, and translucent effects on, like, any texture.
Yeah, the translucent effects didn't look the same on the PlayStation. In fact, I don't remember like even really thinking anything of the translucent effects on the PlayStation. Although I do think that was a better. Well, I don't really know honestly. A lot of its games had like horrible graphics, but so did the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, it's hard to say, honestly, at this point. I would probably still say PlayStation, though, just because I think they just had just better computing abilities.
Oh well, they could read full motion video for one thing. I don't know why the hell a flight pad is down here. You can never use it.
The graphics were never this, like, this pixelated, I guess. They were a lot crisper.
Oh, I've seen some pixelated awful graphics on the PlayStation.
Yeah, but just it seems like in Nintendo 64 games, a lot of the walls and shit look like this.
That
I guess
actually
it does depend. It completely does depend on the game.
I actually liked the way the blue sky looked in comparison to the to all the golden. I always saw it as gold and the water here. It does look like a fucking oasis or something. It's very video gamey. And I like the giant
It looks a lot
staircases.
better now with the water.
Yeah. And they turn it into a little fucking game here. You think they just want their eggs and not like make me work for it. Especially after the little bit with the shoes.
The witch forced me to move side to side.
Why does she have
That's
these
a good
clothes?
egg. I'm going to face into the wall now.
And I'll let the first part of the pyramid come out of the ground. Oh yeah, one of the coolest parts of the game is coming up. Yeah, I remember why I loved this level so much. Especially with what's coming up.
I remember this particular part now. Is there a third one?
Yeah, there is.
Is that all?
I think there's more, honestly. I think they make this one go... Oh. I'm close to out of eggs. Who thought of this?
Out of time.
You originally were going to play as a human when the game was like in development. And Banjo was like...
Concept art for that?
Say what?
Is there like concept art for that?
Yeah, there is. There's even a screenshot of what the beta looked like.
I would have to take a look.
It doesn't really look cool.
If you were Logan, which actually I will compliment him on some of his editing, you could actually put in a picture of it while we were talking about it.
I probably will not do that.
Wow, Logan is such a better Let's Play.
Look at the camera angle I'm working with here.
I kind of liked it. We got to see that tongue action. I'm not talking about your grandma anymore.
Dude! That's my
She had a lot of boners in
fucking grandmother.
Yeah, she was fucking too.
You know what's funny is she's like such a fucking like lame, like overboard Christian that her saying, "I think all the boners I pulled," it's just like she doesn't even see the irony because she doesn't even see boner as a big hard cock.
I see everything as a bit hard cock.
That's because you're fucking gay.
Oh,
And then you know the industrial adhesive caulk.
yeah.
She was saying, like she was with my sister and my father. I didn't witness this one, but my grandmother was saying something about how she needs to put the caulk in the hole, and then my sister started laughing, and then my grandmother thought she was laughing because she said hole, and like stuck her ass out.
Your grandmother stuck her ass out?
Yes. Easy.
Whoa, wait. So half the family's off limits, right? Is that how it goes?
Oh,
But
boy.
grandma, you could talk about her cockhole all night long.
Dude, the music in this area used to just fill me with suspense. I mean, this
I can actually hear it. It's pretty cool. This area looks awesome. This is the coolest part of this level so far.
this maze was like incredible to me, but I think I've already fucked it up. Oh no, I didn't.
I'm genuinely shocked.
No, the bear survived. He's after the king's ancient game freezing gold.
I was gonna say, hey, there's a problem on my end, but
Okay, hang on. I gotta show something. Hang on. Okay, so making a quick save state. Now it's. Oh,
I can see the jiggy in there. Is that supposed to be visible?
I don't know. What the hell? But that's like the coolest way to get a jiggy is to get it from a sarcophagus. I thought that was so cool. And now we can go back and explore the rest of the maze. But dude, that maze, that music, when I was a kid, I was like, I would crumble under the pressure of the music and die. And what happens is spikes slam down on your fucking head. You don't see that. You just see like an over-the-head view of the spikes fall down. But I fucked up with trying to make a save state and save.
Is it interesting enough to show?
Yes, it just restarted. And there's other shit I have to go over and get. So yeah, I forgot it restarted.
You should show it.
I'm trying to. I thought I could kill the mummies with... It's arbitrary which C button activates what.
Can you jump over the mummies if they're stunned?
I thought you could. I tried, and no, I could not. But yeah, you have to re-enter the fucking maze. I thought now it just didn't matter, but you have to get this witch switch if you want to 100% the game. Oh, I forgot about that one. I forget about this music a lot. That's what I would be like. I'd be like, hurry! Oh my god! It was just so badass to me. But you never see the guy, the mummy that was talking to you. He's not in here.
He became a jiggy.
Maybe he was a jiggy all along. Actually, I think it would have been funny if a jiggy just talks to you like, oh no, you're after me.
And he was like wearing a headdress or something like that.
Oh wait, I forgot to show it smashing down and killing me.
Oh man, you should have shown it. Now we have to wait another 50 seconds.
Or do we? Okay, Jeremy, are you ready?
What's going to happen?
We're not gonna make it. We're
You're
almost
so
there.
close. Just one more ridiculously inappropriate jump, and I'm sure you'll make it. Oh, no. That was actually a shitty angle, but I guess I get it.
That was a terrible angle.
Yeah, you just get, like, to see half, like, of one corner of the spike sheet.
Then you'd have to restart the whole thing again.
Okay, we can get a better angle, though.
Yeah, we might as well. Oh no, are we gonna make it? And then the
no.
music stops right before. What the hell? And Banjo goes, yeah. Oh.
It would be funny if the camera just came back and you saw that like he was completely fine just in between the spikes because it doesn't get dropped that low.
No, it actually doesn't even look like it would fall on you.
Right, and then you just walk through the maze with no music.
I know. You're completely fine. And Grunty's like, well, that didn't work.
I'm gonna have to fire some of the engineers.
Where are my troops inside?
Hey, there's a rare
wall?
example of Kazooie's head on something.
Yeah, that does happen in this level. I don't know why Kazooie's head is on that, though. Normally that's some hint that Kazooie specifically does something like, I don't know, like she flies or... Well, obviously she flies, but that you might need to fly to enter a room or something like that. Okay. We gotta go back on top of the Sphinx here. Because we're gonna start flying around the level. Do you know where the last Jinjo is? Are you just not even gonna answer?
I said no.
Oh, there was just silence on my end. I thought there was a Jinjo right there, but... What's the level that you know the least about in this game? Like, that you remember the least?
I can't even say all the level names or remember all. It's been years since I've even seen this game played.
Oh, I didn't realize it had been like years since you've even seen it played.
At this point, yeah. I used to watch like the Let's Plays, and I've seen.
How did that not work?
What the? Yeah, did you just downward spiral for no reason?
It hit the guy and then I fucking fell down. I was sure that would work. Oh well, whatever. Man, this game was actually kind of hard if you got hit by any of those one-hit kill things. You were really just fucked.
What one-hit kill things?
From, in the earlier level, I mean, not the earlier level, in the earlier pyramid, those spikes are a one-hit kill. And if I had, like, gotten hit in there, no wonder I was so afraid of them, because all the notes you got and everything are just fucking gone.
Make it really tense as a kid.
And when you think about losing all your notes, it's just like when you're playing Minecraft, right?
Yeah, and you lose all your souls in Minecraft.
Get away from me, you creeper. Have you been playing Minecraft at all lately?
No.
How much did you spend on it?
Chris bought it.
Oh. I can't believe he actually bought you a game. Oh, the music changes over here. I don't...
Yeah, it's funny too. I played it for like 2 weeks and I haven't touched it since.
I didn't figure you were gonna get, like, back into it. I like this cactus. It looks like he would talk to you or something because he has eyes and everything, but he doesn't. He's just there to fly through to get a honeycomb.
If only you could just read his thoughts, you would see the misery, the true misery.
I can't talk. I just stand here. I'm the only cactus. Oh, I forgot all about
Body is contorted in a loop. Do you understand how painful that is?
that. I'm not actually a cactus. I'm a guy.
Oh, would you like to smoke, Banjo? Here's
Ooh.
a pack of cigarettes.
I'm in flavor country. One time for my, like, 11th birthday or something, I got this game. I got Banjo Kazooie, and I was like, "Oh, this is awful." And then one time, my mom came home from work, and I was playing this, and she's like, "Oh, you're playing the new game?" I was like, "No, this is actually the old one." And she got really fucking pissed off that I was not playing the new gift.
I'm sorry, what was the new game?
Banjo Kazooie.
Oh, I see. That's funny.
And she was like, I bought you that second one. Why are you playing this one? I was like, it's not good. And she was just like, I don't care. You're going to play the other one.
That's funny. That's funny that you got gifts and had your birthday celebrated.
Yeah, you know, why don't you cry me a little river there?
It would be a little river because I don't shed many tears unlike you.
Why am I crying? I'm the one with the perfect childhood.
Exactly.
Having a perfect childhood, well, I wouldn't say perfect, but having a completely fine childhood did not make me a well-adjusted person. I am an awkward, uncomfortable mess.
Boy, do I know it.
And I had a completely acceptable childhood. I was never raped. I was only hit like 2 times, and never by my father.
Just one time my dad touched my shoulders. I don't like to talk about
And
it.
it was kinky. Where the fuck was that other guy to fly through? The rendering thing with the emulator is making him take forever to find.
Use your dragon radar.
I'm gonna cut. He was right here. How did I miss him? Why is the music different over here? Oh, did you see that?
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Ah, come on. Dude,
You made it through at least.
I was stuck underneath him and I thought it wasn't gonna fucking work.
It'd be funny if it like caught up all at once and you just flew through at like 10 times the speed.
Uh-oh, we're out of space. We're gonna have to call it for tonight, folks.
You're out of space. It's like you're swimming in deep space.
Another great joke.
Those plants. Water those plants, folks.